This is the Mariah Report. News, pop culture, and all things Mariah Carey.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Martin Burgess.
And I'm Dan Enriquez.
And we're here. Mariah's out on the loose. She's left the country for the first time since the pandemic.
Well, she's out there on the open ocean. Is it the open ocean? It's the Mediterranean, probably.
It's a body of water.
She's out on the water.
Yeah.
You know Mariah loves the water. So
does.
we're going to talk about what she's been up to this week.
Yeah.
Which is basically fashion.
It's a big fashion moment over there.
Yeah.
But, there's been social media moments as a result. So, let's break it down.
Hey, listen, it all works. I can't wait to get into it. But can we give a little shout out to our friend, our song, Big Energy? It's doing really well out there.
Still, yes.
Yeah,
It is.
It is the top-selling digital song of the year so far.
Okay.
So that's good.
That's an achievement.
Hello.
There's no other option, really.
Mariah's used to a number one.
Right. No, but also you can't go to the store and buy it.
Oh, well, that too.
So, yay.
Well, it's out there selling, so that's a good thing.
What I was going to say is sold, not streamed. That's an achievement.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Exactly, because I think it's at 161,000 units, digital units.
That's a lot.
In this day and age, absolutely, right?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. Now, I don't think it's the Mariah version, but
We're just jumping on the wagon. We're taking
that's
credit.
why that's our friend. We know her. Yes.
We worked on the song together.
Yes.
We have a remix. We were at the BET Awards.
Right. So speaking of the BET Awards, we talked about it a few weeks ago, but there's been a little bit of new footage released.
Okay. So
Did you see it?
Yes, but the controversy, the question was the silhouette. Was that a video screen or was that a real shadow with some sort of magic special butterfly effect on it?
Yeah.
That was what everyone was puzzled about. Well, I was. Were you puzzled?
Yeah, I think you were the only one puzzled.
Oh.
I wasn't puzzled.
No, because the syncation of it all was very good. So I wanted to know, was that a real shadow with some sort of magic?
Right.
It turns out that... So we saw side footage from the side of the stage.
This angle.
Mariah was very, very in sync with it. That it looks more like a real shadow with some sort of effect.
But don't you think that that's she's supposed to?
Like choreography?
Yeah. It was just a hand in the air. It's not like she's just doing it was just this.
That's a lot to do. I would have...
She just was doing this.
I would struggle.
I still am saying, because that whole thing that lifted up,
Yeah.
it was a television screen. Because otherwise, they would have had to have backlit her in order for her to be shined out as a silhouette. Mm-hmm. And so she wasn't backlit.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Well,
I burst the bubble.
You did. She did a very good job.
Exactly. So we are praising her.
Yes.
She got her arm choreography down.
Yep.
Syncopated. Synchronized. Whatever the word would be.
But you know what? Let's not jump to conclusions. Maybe somebody knows about some new high tech we don't know about.
Sure. I'm not that worried about it.
It keeps me awake at night.
Well, we might have to get one of the set designers or producers to see how it all went down over there. But I love that we saw her from the side angle before she came out, and I just love those views that you don't see from the TV.
Yes,
It's almost like I wouldn't say behind the scenes, but on the side of the scenes,
bonus footage.
just on the side,
Yeah,
not behind.
it was a side scene.
It was a side scene,
Yeah,
and it was great.
it was.
I loved it.
Yes,
I want all the angles.
more angles.
So we have that opening, and then, but here's the thing. I did hear when people watched that little behind the scenes or side of the scenes, they were saying, well, Mariah obviously wasn't singing because you can't hear her.
No.
See, now let's dispel that rumor.
No, when there's a television moment, that's what happens. The sound is kind of low.
Right, especially if you're there on the stage.
Yeah.
You're not hearing that. That's why they need monitors.
Right, exactly.
Because it's going out, it's not coming back.
Right. And, if you've ever been to a TV recording, just a general talk show or something, when you're in the audience versus being at home, you realize the sound isn't that loud in the audience. You have to kind of really listen closely. Yeah. It's not loud volume.
It's not
in real life.
It's like a different audio thing going on for sure. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, yeah, I'm not listening to that one. But that's what people were saying. But
No,
Yes.
so they don't understand. Because remember,
but I think a lot of people don't understand.
no,
They should.
but remember when she was on the Macy's Day Parade float,
Yeah.
and then they're like, oh, she's lip syncing, singing All In for Christmas. And it's like, everybody's literally lip syncing.
Oh, right,
The backup
right.
singers didn't even have microphones.
Yeah, there's no way you can get all that audio to travel through the streets.
Exactly.
No, ain't no, but that's too much money. You can do it, but that's too much money, Gray. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, you got to keep it moving.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. But they were like, oh, she's lip syncing. It's like, no, everybody lip syncs. You
Yeah.
just can't be singing in general.
Your mama would be lip syncing too.
Yeah.
Shoot.
They don't understand these things.
But anyways, so that was cute. But we actually did get another angle as well. We actually got one of Lotto from the side as well while Mariah was performing. Cute. But the other really, really cute one was when she was coming off the stage. Did you see that one?
I did see that one.
Yes, and she was coming back. And then Debbie Allen was there.
Oh, yeah.
Love her. And then Brian was all hyped and excited and everything. Oh, so cute. That was a cute little moment. I love that.
Very cute.
Yes.
I wish the stage moment was longer.
Give me the whole thing from the side.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
All of it, yeah.
Yeah. But I thought all that was super cute, so I loved it.
It's still buzzing. We're still buzzing.
Honey. I also think, I don't know what that performance is on YouTube, how many views, but I think it was one of the highest ones of the night. I remember it had hit like 2 million,
Really?
like the next day or something. And then Lotto, I went to go watch, not Lotto, Lizzo. Let me get my Lizzos and Lottos right. I looked at Lizzo's and hers was only at 57K.
Really?
Yeah. And her performance was great.
It was really good.
So I don't know. I was like, well, they were tuning in to Mariah.
It's a smash hit.
Honey, love it.
Somebody drove by my apartment the other day playing it in the car.
I heard it on the way walking to work.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. They had the hood down, the roof down. Yeah.
People are jamming out.
Yeah. They love it.
Number
Love
one
it.
digital selling
Just saying. Just
song
saying.
in the streets. Actually, I'm glad to be back in LA because I've been hearing Mariah in the streets. I heard Honey in the shop the other day. I heard something else. Always Been My Baby in the shop.
Oh, classics.
Heard Zero Mariah in New York.
See, they don't be paying attention. That's not right.
I know.
It's not right.
Out here's where it's at.
Well, after all of that, now we got new Mariah stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so let's set the scene. Because last week we were saying that she was in Italy on the boat.
We were unsure where she was because we were hearing rumors she was in Italy.
Right, there was
No
no
sightings.
sightings. No sightings.
And then I think you were telling me kids were with Nick.
yeah, but the kids actually weren't with Nick, so that was a total lie. Don't ever listen to me.
Okay, so scratch that rumor. They weren't.
No, they were not. But they were all over there for the Dolce & Gabbana fashion event.
Right.
The Alta Moda.
Exactly, which is a big event for them. It's a new thing. I think it's like 10 years old, according to Vogue.com. But it means high fashion. So it's the gowns, the exclusive, what do you call that?
Haute couture.
Haute couture / there's not another word for it.
Fashion.
When it's like custom. I forget what it's called. Couture.
Haute couture.
Yeah. I guess in English, couture. But gowns. You know Mariah loves gowns.
Love a gown.
Yes.
Love a gown.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we finally, our first glimpse of her, though, our very first glimpses of her coming off the yacht because they were on the yacht.
Yes.
So Mariah's been out there sailing the seas and enjoying and relaxing and also doing, fashion.
Do you think the hotels were booked? You got to stay on the yacht?
No.
That's what you do over there.
That's what rich people do.
They stay on the yacht.
Oh, yes. If you're staying in a hotel, low level. Commoner. Allegedly. It's all in fun. No, I think she's been on the boat for a while now, though. Because, again, we've seen all of, the team. Mm-hmm. They've all been on the boat for a while. It's been at least a week now.
Okay.
So, on the boat. Now, we first see the glimpse of her coming off of the boat.
Okay, I think the gag was the big hair.
Gagged. Mm-hmm. Love it.
First wave of comments was Divas Live 98.
Yes.
Hair back.
Instantly.
Yes. Which
Giving
we love.
us the nostalgic moments.
And doesn't it look good? Didn't I tell you that?
Oh, Mariah with the big hair?
Yes.
Say less.
Yeah. With a crown.
Yeah. You know what I learned the other day from the kids?
What?
No cap.
Whose kids?
It's the kids on the street.
Oh.
When something is like serious or for real, they say no cap.
No cap.
Yes, girl, I swear to you, that's what they say. So Mariah came off that boat, and I
With
was
no
like,
cap.
no. After she came off the boat with the big hair, and everyone was like, oh, 98 divas. And I was like, no cap, 98 divas.
That's right.
Yep,
For
that's
real.
right.
No
For
cap.
real. Yeah.
No cap on that comment. Is that what it means?
I don't know. You just say no cap.
Okay.
So I'm like, yes, no cap.
Gotcha.
Allegedly.
Well, it looked great.
Yes, yes.
And it was Serge who did it. He
Yes,
posted about it.
Yep, sure did.
I thought Dior was doing that.
I know, because he's there.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe he's just doing like her everyday hair. Or maybe he's like, assisting.
Maybe. It's all hands on deck for this event.
Yeah, with all that hair,
Yeah.
you need at least 2 people.
Right.
Because, you want to talk about a wig on top of a wig. No cap.
No cap. On
That's
the wigs.
a wig on top of
Yeah.
a wig, honey.
Uh-huh.
And it was fabulous, fabulous.
Great. Perfect.
And then the next...
That should be her everyday look.
Yes, let these people have it.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But then the next thing we see is her arriving at the Alta Moda event.
And that was a gaggy situation.
Oh my God, did you die?
Yes. It was an event. I told you, we said this last week. Mariah just has, or the week before, Mariah just has to walk around and voila, we're entertained.
Yes, but and be in a fabulous dress though.
Yes.
We like that too. But yes, just walking around, we'll take it.
Exactly. What did you think of the dress?
I thought it was phenomenal.
Same.
Beautiful, gorgeous,
Very European.
speechless.
Yeah. That
I loved it.
European tile look.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient tiles.
Almost like Italian tile.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
But, okay, so I was thinking, okay, what if she wore that dress to the Songwriter Hall of Fame? It wouldn't work. It'd be out of place. It's working in this European, Grecian, ancient setting.
Well, yes, very, very much so. Would it have worked at the Songwriters? Maybe it would have been too much.
Right?
Yeah.
Because with that dress and then now the hair and the crown, she's giving us like Aphrodite, Grecian, ancient goddess looks.
Yes. Okay, yes, you're right. Because again, this is haute couture, honey.
Yes,
So you got to do all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it fit. It was perfect. It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Stunning. Every bit of it. From the crown on down.
Okay, is this like a wasted look? Should we have worn this to some other event? Because she's just walking the streets in this.
But what else would she wear it to? There's
I know,
nothing
right?
going
There's
on.
nothing going on. Like an award show or something?
No.
What if she wore that to BET?
That's too much.
Too much, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you just wear it in the streets of
Well,
Italy.
because the dress she did wear to BET, which was also Dolce & Gabbana, I think it worked.
That was a good dress.
Because everything was like black and gold.
Yeah, it worked.
Would that dress have worked at this Alta Moda?
Wrong color for the season.
Yeah, it would not have worked.
No.
I think it worked. Everything worked where it should have worked.
Yeah. It did.
Yeah. And so, okay, so we see her being escorted to her seat by Dolce and Gabbana.
That's them.
Allegedly, I really couldn't tell you what they look like, but that was them.
Have we moved on from the controversy of years ago? I think we moved on, right?
I guess we have.
Moved on,
I
whatever.
mean, I forgot about it for a while, so whatever.
It's okay, whatever.
If you're interested, you can Google it and make your own decision.
I feel like it was a while ago now they learnt.
Yeah, exactly. So, whatever. Mariah seems to enjoy their clothing, so we're going to leave it at that.
We will. But the event looked great.
Sophisticated.
And this is the kind of shit she should be going to.
Luxurious.
Yes.
And also, I think, do you remember we were talking about, what if Mariah doesn't know anyone there? Or what if it's like a new group of people or like, different, because not everyone there is a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone there is a songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone there is a diva.
Mm-hmm.
But there were fabulous, fabulous counterparts around Mariah.
There were, which was great.
Love it.
Our good old friend Sharon Stone.
Always, always.
Love a Sharon Stone moment.
Absolutely. She looked great as well.
Yes, and our masterclass comrade, Helen Mirren. Wait, did she do a masterclass? Did I make that up? No, she did.
She did.
She did.
She did. I didn't watch it though.
No, I was busy with the Mariah.
Yeah, I got Mariah and Brandy over here.
Yeah.
But she was there. We know Mariah's loved her for a long time.
Yes.
Remember the Palm Springs speech?
Yes,
Back in the
yes,
day?
yes.
How she was saying that Helen Mirren was there.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Also, a legend icon, Helen Mirren.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah, that was a
Absolutely.
great group of friends.
But then what about...
I know what you're going to say.
what about... Now, listen. I love Drew
love Drew
Barrymore.
That was a cute dip in, dip out photo. Good for Drew.
It was.
That's for Drew's Instagram.
And you know, when I was watching the actual fashion show itself, Drew was sitting right center middle of the runway. The runway was very and Mariah was over here, but Drew was dead center. So they know her.
Yeah, no. But Drew's also a legend icon, but different group.
Exactly. But don't get me started. I love her.
No,
I do love her. Did you see the little behind the scenes, side of the scenes social media moment with Drew?
No.
Yeah, so we see that they're in the photo or whatnot. Mariah's, she got that fan.
The fan.
Yes.
Oh, BT Dub.
Yes.
Record-breaking heat wave going through Europe at the same time.
Oh, is that right? Oh, Mariah had the fans, honey.
That's why everybody looked uncomfortable as hell. Heat wave plus dress.
All the clothes.
Long gown.
Heavy gowns.
Big hair.
Huge hair.
Makeup. I'm sure she was very, very uncomfortable.
Yes.
Because in that kind of heat, no fan can cool you down.
No,
The heat,
it's almost
just,
like you need a constant.
But you're also just moving hot air at that point.
Yeah. Well, you got to do something.
You got to do something.
You got to do something.
But I'm sure it was hell.
Oh, I'm sure. But she looked fabulous during the whole thing.
Great. That's why I was like, whatever looks good, it's all going to melt off at some point.
Yeah.
In the night. So let's take it.
Eventually.
Take photos now.
Okay, so when Drew walks up to Mariah has her fan and she's talking to Sharon and Helen over here. And it's almost like she doesn't notice that Drew's there or just peeks and sees her out of the corner of her eye. And she turns around and she's like, oh my God, Drew, I live for you.
Oh, they never met?
Yes.
Really?
Or I don't think so. Or maybe just in passing.
Wow.
But again, the two worlds probably don't collide that often.
Yeah.
And then something, there was some inaudible stuff I couldn't make out. And then Drew Barrymore was like, oh, I just want this moment for my records, and Mariah was like, I want it for my records too. And then they posed for the little photo. And
you could hear all this?
Yes.
Oh.
Now watch when I go to try to find it on social media. I'm not going to be able to find it.
Is it on Drew Barrymore's thing?
No, I don't know who. I think it was some fashion person that I didn't know. And then it sort of rotated through there. Or whatever.
I'll keep an eye out for it. That sounds cute.
I'm going to try to find it.
Yeah. Did Drew fit into the photo with Sharon and Helen and Mariah?
I think so.
With that red dress?
I mean, there was no palette. All it had to be was Dolce & Gabbana.
I don't know. I thought Sharon
she
and
definitely
Helen...
stood out as different, but it worked for her.
You think?
Yeah, I do. Drew Barrymore with the flowers in her hair. I'll always love that.
See, to me, that was too cute.
Well, she's always a flower in the hair type of girl, though.
She is.
She is. I think for her, it was her. Because Drew Barrymore is not high fashion at all.
No, I know.
I mean, just watch her talk show.
I find that to be an act.
Okay, well, me too.
I don't buy that.
But I love Drew Barrymore. But I don't know. I just thought she was just Drew Barrymore. I guess I'd never even think about those things when I think about her. I'm just, oh, cute. Sure, fine, whatever.
I don't know. I feel like the Mariah, Helen, Sharon legendary status was different than the Drew status.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying.
I thought there was more power in the three of them versus with Drew.
Yes, but also let's not forget that Drew Barrymore has a very successful production company and a makeup brand and all kinds of other things. It's just she's not... She doesn't have that legendary. Yeah, she's not. She's a legend, but she's not a legend.
What's a good movie she's been in outside of E.T.?
Oh, girl. Oh, tons.
Like what?
Riding in Cars with Boys.
Okay.
Boys on the Side. There's a lot of boys. Ever After. Duplex. Home Fries. Don't forget the Home Fries. Don't.
Okay.
Honey, she had a good wig there.
Okay.
She's been in some things. And of course, E.T. But, girl, don't get me over here defending Miss Drew. Anyways, it was a cute moment of all three of the ladies, and we loved it. And Mariah was excited to see her, and
Yeah.
just as it is.
I felt like she killed the vibe.
Rude. She was only there for a photo op. They didn't
No, I know. It was a cute dip in, dip out moment for Drew over there on her Instagram.
Yes. But Mariah loved it too. She said she wanted it for her records. And also Anita was there. Anita.
Yeah.
Yes, she looked great. She had a little tiny mini dress on.
There's like different themes throughout this fashion show. And so there's like a priestess sort of religious vibe happening, but also like a widow look.
Yeah. I watched a lot of the fashion show because I was always trying to spot where Mariah was sitting. So I saw there was a lot of veils and a lot of somber moods.
Now, was Mariah a widow?
No. She was like a fashion goddess. She was like a goddess.
A goddess.
Yeah.
Because she could have been a widow.
Well, she could have been.
But she like killed her husband. He didn't die. She killed him.
Honey, she was never married because she ain't giving her money to nobody. That's who she was.
No, but all these like ancient goddesses that always like kill their husband at some point.
With like a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a snake or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Or a snake.
Yeah.
Could have been.
That's Mariah's storyline.
Well, that's the thing. Did you see?
Oh, it was very opera singer.
Oh, yes. There
Very
you
opera.
go. Especially with the fan.
Yes. That's what it was.
That's
okay.
Okay. I was just going to say, I want to know more of like what the inspiration for that dress is because again, we said it like the beautiful, like Italian tile, the colors, so beautiful.
Yeah.
But when you see the sketch of it from Dolce & Gabbana, she has flowers in the hair. Did you see that? Like, you know how Drew had the flowers in the hair? They drew Mariah with the flowers in the hair, but Mariah said, no flowers in my hair.
That would have given us mermaid vibes.
Exactly. So we got a crown, and that gave us like goddess vibes.
Yeah, Grecian goddess. Yes,
for sure. So I love that Mariah sort of, did her own little twist on it.
I agree. Did it give you flashbacks to that? Was it Paper Magazine, which was in Vegas?
Ooh.
And she had that crown in the hair?
Yeah, but that was more like... Well, okay.
Yeah, that was a cute photo shoot.
It was very Vegas.
That was Vegas.
Very, very Vegas.
Yes.
Which is very... allegedly. Yeah, that's what that was. But yes, I did actually go back to that visually, but this is so much better.
Way better.
Beyond.
Oh, I hope we got a proper photo shoot of the look too.
Well, I think we did because Mariah posted that one where she's sort of standing just by herself. That was gorgeous.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, those were good.
Yeah. But you want like...
I want an indoor so you can zoom in and like study it better.
Well, I think this is the best we got. And honestly, they probably did just for their record keeping of whatnot. But the setting of this place or this fashion was amazing. Girl, the cameras, the lighting, and when you see it all.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, this is like... at first I was like, is this a set? And I'm like, no, this is like real life.
That's what Europe...
Like, it's been there for thousands of years.
Yes, that's
it's
Europe.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
I was like, phenomenal place. So I'm glad Mariah did like photo shoot outside, like in the space. So, girl, that's enough for me. I'm loving it.
Fun to see Mariah back in Europe.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Being over there, rich and luxurious.
I know.
Yes,
I
love
love
it.
An exciting event when Mariah Carey comes to your country.
Oh, yeah. Oh, honey, they were all gagging for her.
Gagging, yes.
And in that dress, who wouldn't?
I know.
Who wouldn't?
Here she comes.
We're going to gag for Mariah some more, but we have to take a quick splash break. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey listeners, this podcast is made possible by the generous support of our Patreon members.
And you can become a Patreon member for as little as $5 a month. Cancel anytime. You'll get exclusive access to bonus content like our after show, where we get into all kinds of other hot topics and fun shenanigans.
So if you cannot get enough of us in this show, head over to www.patreon.com/The Mariah Report and join in the fun today.
The link is in the description below. The Mariah Report is supported by podcastcbd.com. Use the promo code REPORT to get 10% off of any purchase and free shipping on orders over $50.
Dan, I'm so excited to bring this product to our listeners because it's something that I've been taking for a while now. And at podcastcbd.com, you can get something called Wild Gummies. They come in the raspberry flavor. They are delicious.
Now, I've been hearing everybody in the streets talk about CBD this, CBD that, and I have no idea what CBD is.
Think of it as a natural compound or even as a supplement that you add to your health regimen. So CBD is something that your body makes naturally, your brain makes it, especially after you exercise. And so taking a gummy gives your body a boost. And I actually used to be a skeptic until I realized that I was doing it completely wrong.
Well, what were you doing wrong? How are you supposed to do it right?
So when I first tried it, I was just taking like one dose. I wasn't even measuring how much I was taking. I just tried it and hoped for the best. And really nothing really happened at all. I didn't feel anything, didn't do anything. So I just thought it was bogus. However, somebody explained to me that what you need to do is measure how much you're taking. So for example, the gummies, the wild gummies, they are 25 milligrams a piece. And then so you know the dose, and then you take it daily to get the benefits.
And what are the benefits of these CBD gummies?
So the main one for me is that I used to have horrible sleep issues. I couldn't get to sleep, couldn't stay asleep. I would wake up in the middle of the night. I wasn't falling asleep until 2 a.m. It wasn't good. So I started taking these to help with that. And I found it really did help me fall asleep earlier. And I was able to stay asleep, and I was waking up refreshed as well. That was the main benefit of it. And I also found it really helped with my anxiety that I had. It's brought me back from anxiety attack several times. It kind of just takes the edge off it. Again, completely natural. And then the shocking thing that happened was it really cleared up a lot of my joint pain after a couple of weeks. And unlike taking a Tylenol or something like that, that just covers up the pain and temporarily relieves it, it actually got rid of the inflammation in my joints.
Well, these benefits sound real yummy to me, so I might need to go get some of these gummies.
Yeah, so make sure you head over to podcastcbd.com, use the promo code REPORT to support this podcast, The Mariah Report, and get yourself some premium lab-tested hemp CBD products. Okay, Mariah in Italy.
Yes. Because now, like I said a little earlier, it's not just her. The whole team is there.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, we got the Christopher Buckle.
Yes.
We got hair.
Both hairdressers are
yes,
there.
Yes, exactly. We have Tristan, who is the stylist.
Yes.
So he was helping her.
He was.
Yes, with her train, making sure that, there was no accidents or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, so now, as you might remember, a few weeks ago, I said that Brian looked tired.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. Because, girl, when he was walking next to Mariah, I was heated, overheated, girl. The basement was flooded. He was so gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Really?
Yes. Girl, the hair, like he was just like, that's
he looked
the
good.
Brian.
He had a good suit on. The suit was great.
Oh, yes. And it was just showing just enough of the chest and
Yeah.
Girl, gorgeous. That's the Brian. That's the Brian I love.
That's your Brian?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't see him like that.
That's okay, girl. More for me.
But he looked
And
good.
Mariah.
I didn't say he doesn't look good. That's Brian.
You're not gagged
That's
by
not my
him.
man.
You're not gagged by
That's
him.
Mariah's man.
No, so I loved, girl, they looked so gorgeous. The whole family did.
Actually.
Actually.
There's a photo of the whole family, him, Mariah, and the kids walking in the street. Like, these kids are too cool.
Oh my God.
They're like
right?
beyond. They're beyond.
I mean, I know that photo you're talking about.
Yeah.
Super, super gorgeous.
I was like, I
All
can't
of
deal
them.
with these kids. They're
I
too,
know.
They'll bully me.
Girl.
I'm scared I'm going to get bullied by these kids.
They were serving fashions as well, and I loved it. Monroe's hair and Rocky. Oh my God.
He looked too cool.
His outfits. I want his outfits.
Yes.
But I'm not, I can't pull him off like him.
I know.
So anyways, everybody was fabulous. The whole gang, all of them. But other than that, that was the whole fashion show.
Listen, it was a fun thing to be tracking.
Yeah, there were a couple other moments that we saw pictures from like Kris Jenner, I guess.
Oh, okay. That sort of caused a little
Interesting.
scuffle, I guess, on social media. Like, what was that?
A little back and forth.
Situation.
A little this or that.
Well, because Mariah did shade the daughters in the past.
Yes, because of Nick Cannon talking about things.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Remember?
Oh, because back to Nick Cannon.
Exactly.
But how do we feel about Mariah hanging out with Kris Jenner? I'm fine with it.
I mean, I'm fine with it because, you know, I'm sure, I mean, that's just what you do in the business. You know what I mean? It's not like, I don't think they're having dinner together. And even if they did, like privately, like you're going to the fashion show, you meet, greet, and mingle with everybody. Mm-hmm. That's just how it goes. And I don't hate Kris Jenner. I just don't care for her. Like, she's not my cup of tea. I'm sure Mariah either feels like that or she loves Kris Jenner. That can be whatever they want.
Well, I did see after that photo that I think the daughters were all posting about it and fanning out, and they all love Mariah.
Oh, they do.
They all love Mariah.
They do all love Mariah. Yeah. Yeah.
They need to be mad at them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I'm not mad.
No one's
I guess
mad.
I'm not mad at all.
No.
Well, why did I think I was mad? Somebody told me I was mad. I'm not
People
mad.
want. I don't know.
People want to make people mad.
Yeah, no.
Over
I wasn't
nothing.
bent out of shape over it.
No. It was fine. It was perfectly acceptable socialization.
Right.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And this is where we see Mariah. They're on the beach.
Do you know what? Mariah
What?
should be calling Kris Jenner and doing shit like a skincare line or something that I want to be purchasing. She knows how to do all that.
We might have to talk about that later.
Maybe we do want Kris Jenner around.
You never know. Although that cleaning brand of hers,
I've
I
never
don't
seen
thi-
this cleaning
I don't
brand.
think it's
What
going
is
very
it?
well.
What cleaning brand?
Well, it was okay. Now it's the gossip report.
What?
So it was a cleaning brand with Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, well, that's a different situation.
No, because then Chrissy. No, it's not. It's still the same situation, girl.
No, because Chrissy got in trouble and the hate wagon rolled over her
Yeah,
dead body tens of times.
That's fine because that's why she's no longer a part of it.
Oh.
But the brand on its own, because it's still out there, is not doing anything. Like nobody knows of it.
What is
So-
it? Like organic cleaning
Girl,
stuff?
it's like whatever Jessica Alba's doing.
Yeah, like
I don't see it, so I don't know.
what do you call that? Like non-toxic shit.
Yeah.
Cleaning products.
Which is great and lovely. Fine, perfect. Someone's got to make it. But like, you know what I mean? So it's just a failing business.
Oh, like the socks for the sun. Robert Kardashian.
Oh, I was like, socks for... I thought you meant like sunshine.
No.
Yeah, okay.
The sock company.
Exactly. Sometimes these people just make these companies just so they can have a company to like maybe allegedly launder money through.
They don't have that kind of
Did you-
business.
No, did you hear that there is a conspiracy? Now, this is really the gossip report.
It's a thin
It's a thin
news
episode.
episode.
We're going to get back to Mariah because there is more, but I heard a complete conspiracy theory that they were
this
allegedly they were like laundering all of Britney's millions of dollars through that Lou Taylor woman because Lou Taylor was
Wait, are we talking about the Kardashians now or the Spearses?
the Kardashians and the Spearses.
They're intermingled?
Yes, through Lou Taylor, that woman who got Britney into the thing, started funneling money all around and through the two camps, the Spearses and the Kardashians. That's what I heard.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
On the streets.
Girl, you know the Twitter will be tweeting.
I'm confused. So
Lou Taylor.
Lou Taylor was allegedly taking Britney's money.
Mm-hmm. Smuggling it into, laundering it, I think is the technical term, into the Kardashians so they could start to fund all these businesses and then launder money through them. So that
Britney's money.
Yes, Britney's money so that Lou Taylor can then start taking, you know, her cut
Profit.
through here.
Laundering only works when there's cash.
Girl, I don't know how that works.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, I don't know how it makes sense, but that's what the people are saying.
No, that would mean, our listeners are smart.
Yes, well, definitely.
Tell us if I'm wrong or Dan's wrong. But I think laundering only works
If it's cash.
when you have cash and you pretend to purchase things from a business or like if you watch Breaking Bad, have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
The drug money, they had the car wash,
Right.
a cash business. So you
Right.
pretend to sell a product that doesn't really exist to get the cash going through.
Right. Or that one movie on, like, I think NBC called, like, Good Girls or something, and they're money launderers. And they have, yeah. So I get that. Now, maybe I'm using the term wrong here, but they're taking her money and somehow putting it off seas and then bringing it back over or something like that.
Because I imagine any sort of Britney Spears money is she's paid electronically or with checks from the label and the record and the concert people.
Well, wouldn't
So there'd
any
be a
rich
paper
person
trail.
be doing that?
There's a trail. There's evidence
Not if you take it off these,
to the Kardashians.
land of the United States of Freedom.
Oh, you think it's an offshore situation?
I think that might have something to do with it. I don't know.
I don't believe that. Oh, because Kim and Britney are friends.
Friendly, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Paris.
But do you think that Lou Taylor woman is doing dirty business? That, I think, is what I took out of all of it, because I don't know how it all works. But that Lou Taylor woman, she's dirty business.
I honestly never heard of her
Okay,
until
well.
just now.
Anyways, she was the one, once she got involved, it all went to,
Britney. Or the cleaning products.
No, it just, when she got, I don't know, girl, but her name is attached to nothing good. No good business.
Gotcha.
That's all I know.
So stay away.
And that, I think, is widely known.
Oh.
So if Mariah were, she's basically that woman of,
Former management.
Exactly. She's that for like all these people she's involved with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, girl, she's the one.
Well, I just want a skincare line of Mariah moisturizers, tinted moisturizers.
Oh, I love a tinted moisturizer.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't know if it has to be through the Jenners, Kris Kardashian Jenners.
They do well. That Kim KKK beauty.
I mean, so does Trixie Mattel.
it's true. True.
Mariah could do it on her own, I think. If, all these other people can. Who knows? Anyways.
I don't know. The last time she did
Mariah.
something on her own was about the butterfly water. And I was like, nah, what is this?
Was that really on her own, though? It was that man.
Which man?
One of those men.
Jay-Z?
No.
He had one too, by the way.
I think it was a
water.
label thing. I think it was coming from the label. Wanted everybody to sort of have one.
Oh.
Was it L.A. Reid?
Yeah.
I think he was trying to get everybody to have one. Again, a business you're like, what are you doing with this? Because this is not something real.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
back to Mariah.
Kris Jenner. Okay.
Back to Mariah.
And the Kris Jenner photo.
Yes, well, I'm over it. I'm done.
Same.
I'm done. Okay, great. Mariah was wearing a lovely, what I believe to be a jumpsuit that looked like a robe.
Yeah, a little bra moment, sports bra. popping
Perfect,
out.
beautiful.
Yes.
She looked very comfortable.
She did.
I'm sure it was still hot, even though it was nighttime.
Exactly.
But she was looking very comfortable.
The
and
hair was
beautiful.
holding up.
Yes, it was all working.
Yeah.
So that's what I took out of all of that.
Yeah.
And then a little conspiracy theory on the side.
I bet she felt so good taking off that dress.
Oh my gosh, yes. So
Getting
she
back
could
to the
breathe.
boat. Yeah.
My goodness.
Because there was that funny, there's now a GIF or meme going around of her fanning herself with the other fan.
Yes, she had all the fans.
And
It
she
was
looked
good.
hot as hell.
Yeah, but she survived
that.
and she looked good doing it. So loved it. Now, before we go, there was another social media moment with Mariah and the kids.
We're back on the boat.
Yes, we're back on the boat.
Yes.
So it's basically a TikTok. I guess we all love a TikTok. And Mariah was doing a little fashion show for the kids. And this is where I was like, these kids are serving fashion. I'm sure it was
Yeah.
all Dolce & Gabbana, of course.
Yes, yes.
But they did a little mini runway and then they got abusive with each other.
They tackled each other, yes.
And then Mariah gets up in what I'm assuming is a Dolce & Gabbana leopard print pajama set.
Mm-hmm.
And, she gets in there and stuff. So that was a cute moment.
Do you think Mariah paid to be there?
Oh,
Or she was invited?
I think it's an invite thing. You never know with these rich people. Yeah, probably she may have had to pay something.
No, I was reading about it. I think it's a client list.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she's on the client list.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Then got an invitation, but maybe you got to pay for your own accommodation.
You probably have to pay for your own accommodation, which is probably why Mariah's like, whatever.
Let's get the boat.
On the boat and stuff.
Mm.
But it's not like the Met Gala where you would
No.
pay.
To be there.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah. So it was basically a fashion show.
Do you think she was selecting new gowns?
Could be. But that gown she was wearing, girl, there was nothing like that on the runway.
No.
So it was like a totally different vibe on the runway. And as I was like watching, because it's like it was like an hour long.
Wait, okay, good question that I'm about to ask.
Yes. Uh-huh.
The gown she was wearing was that tiled look.
Yeah.
But the runway was that widowed look / religious priestess vibe.
Right.
Do we see Mariah wearing a religious priestess widow look at any time soon?
Well, that's what I was saying. As I was watching this whole thing, I saw nothing that that I could picture Mariah in.
Right.
It just wasn't her style.
Yeah. Interesting.
But you never know. I mean, again, they would if Mariah did see something she liked, she obviously would just change it to how she wanted it. It's very similar to the Dolce Gabbana Golden Globes dress that she wore, which was a regular thing. And then she put this over it.
The strap.
Uh-huh. So, you know, she would change anything that, you know, she saw anyways. And of course, they do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd pay for it.
Right.
Yeah. But no, everything there wasn't...
Mariah's vibe. What about what Anita was wearing? That black sort of the shorter skirt, but it was still very, you know, rhinestoney, rubied, gold.
Yeah, well, that looked more something like that was in the fashion show.
Right.
So that was very similar, but what Mariah was wearing was completely different. Or at least from what I saw, because it was so long. I had to skip through a lot of it.
Yeah.
And girl, that opera in the beginning.
Was Mariah there for the whole thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I was just looking for the big hair, and I saw it.
It was there
in the beginning, the middle, and the end.
Okay, she stayed.
So yeah. But anyways,
I would have been like, listen, I've got to go change. I need to get out of this dress.
Right, I'm here. Well, you know, by the time
photo, let me get out of this.
By the time the show started, it was dark. So I think some time had lapsed between, you know, that whole arrival and the show.
Gotcha.
So I think it was maybe had cooled off a little bit. But either way. I mean, as far as this week's Mariah moments, I think we've covered them all.
I think so.
And thrown in a little hate for Drew Barrymore too.
And we went on a journey to Europe together.
Exactly. But it's all in fun. And that is going to wrap it up for this episode of the Mariah Report.
Yes, it is. Don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, please hit follow on your favorite podcast app. And while you're over at Apple Podcasts, please type in the Mariah Report in the search, scroll down, and you can leave us a review. And that helps the show grow, helps other people find us too.
We absolutely love a good review.
And we read them here on the show.
Yes. So you'll get your moment. And also, don't forget that we are also on YouTube. You can see our beautiful faces and leave comments there too. We love it. The comments over there on the YouTube are good.
They're funny.
They're good.
Yes.
Y'all keep me cracking up.
Exactly. So make sure you go over there, hit subscribe or follow. What do you do over there?
You smash the like.
Smash the like. Oh, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, we love that.
We're getting close.
Thank you.
Getting close.
Thank you.
So help us cross the line. Share it with your friends if you haven't done so.
Yes, please do. And if you want to support the show on Patreon, you can do so as well.
People are loving our new perk. The new perk is that we just upload the unedited tape. You get top to bottom, pre-show, maybe an after show at some point. This show, ad-free as well. $5 a month, cancel anytime. There's tons of content now for you if you join up now. Come and go. It's very loose, very fun.
Yes, you'll hear all the crazy conversations, all the shenanigans.
Yes.
All of this, that, and the other.
Exactly. And the reviews of that, what do we call it? Unplugged. The unplugged tape is, people are loving it. So go join in the fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That's at themariahreport.com.
No. It's at patreon.com/The Mariah Report.
I knew that.
That link is in the description somewhere. Wherever you're hearing this. Anyway, we're going to go because it's late and we're losing the plot.
Exactly. So thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
The Mariah Report is produced and edited by Dan Enriquez and Martin Burgess. Hosted by Dan Enriquez and Martin Burgess. Graphics created by Sean Marks. Theme music created by Ereezy Beatz. Thank you to the listeners who support this show on Patreon. If you'd like to show your support or for more information, visit the show notes in your podcast app.